Welcome. What's Gucci gang?
Yeah.
What up?
Welcome to the 61st episode of the Longhouse Podcast, everybody. And I am your host, BLAQQ, Super Black Viking. I should change my tag. Super Black Viking. And I'm here joined by my melanin brother, Supernova, and BLAQQ SKELLINGTON. That's with 2 Qs, by the way. Okay. As usual, we're here to discuss great games, the platforms they reside on, and the people who make them happen, and most importantly, hang out with the gang. You know what I'm saying? I want some community questions today. I'll put that in the chat later. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, and all audio podcast platforms of your listening needs. But before we get started, you have to know every single membership, super chat, the views that we receive all gets donated to our local Boys and Girls Club by way of video game gear, Xboxes, PlayStations, Switches, subscription services, Fire Sticks now. I'm not giving away no Samsung TVs. Miss me with that. And so far, man, thanks to y'all, on Tuesday's show, we crossed the $4,000 mark. Hey,
yeah. Thank you
bro,
so much.
that's thanks to y'all, baby.
Crossed
that $4,000 mark, and we are headed to 6,000 before November. Listen, we can't thank y'all enough. Plenty of horns were horned on Tuesday. Okay.
Yep.
And as a thank you to the community, I'm not horning my own horn here. I'm gifting out 5 memberships. Hold on, here we go. Hold on. Boom. Here we go. Hopefully you are one of the prize winners of that.
Hey.
Let's see who got that. It's Timmy. Got that thing. AJ Allen, Jago 6, Christopher Rogue, and Baz Crypto Keeper, or Crypt Keeper, not Crypto. He said, I ain't into that Bitcoin shit. It's Crypt Keeper. Yo, y'all go ahead and throw up the set for the new gang members. You feel me?
Sir.
Throw up that in the chat. If you're watching on Twitter, that's fine. I like it. However you can watch, that's great. But come over here and hang out with the gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You get to chat with the lovely folks here. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to participate. You know, y'all doing the Chappelle. The Ring James.
Heck yeah. Putting the 5 niggas right to the face.
Charlie Murphy. Oh, that's the best skit. That's just so funny.
Legendary.
Legendary. But you know, as we always do, we gotta drop the beat, baby. You gotta drop it. We haven't played this one in a while. Y'all let me know if the levels is too loud. And you know, crazy. Hey, got news yesterday. NVIDIA GeForce now. That's gonna be part of your I mean, if you subscribe to, you can use that for your cloud gaming needs on the Xbox, baby. I feel like all I need is cloud. That's what it feels like it's saying. Hey. Hey, and there's been reports from Insider Gaming that Xbox console has seen a massive spike, all due to NCAA 25. You know what I'm saying? They said, no, we're not putting that on Xbox One or PS4. You know what I mean? Who we got up in here? We got E-Ranks. I think that is 85. Oh, and not to mention, man, we got some Fallout London news. BLAQQ SKELLINGTON all over the head with that. Yeah, let us see. Guess who's up in the building? Order. He ranks. What up, man? Guess who? In Devon? Razor Ramon the Barber. Mr. Cologne himself. That's Steven Miller. V, not the ERKV. Zach Riley, what's happening, baby? We got fast script for course. You know what I mean? Independent. Isaac Hayes, 85. One of my favorites in the Sith Lord. What's poppin'? The best mod in the building, you already know who it is. Five Supreme. Five Supreme. All you need is cloud, baby. So that's Mark said. All I need is cloud.
I never heard that until you said that. That is
Bro, I can't unhear it now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm ever hear.
Anytime we get some cloud news, baby, hey, that's the beat we gotta play. We got cloud news today. All I need is cloud. That's all the casuals is singing, apparently, baby.
Must be.
Oh man, before we get started, man, I would like to know y'all in the chat as well, man. What y'all been playing and watching? I'll start with Black Scale, man. Listen, you've had a buffet over the last couple of days, it seems like.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about it.
You've
been eating good with the games.
chicken nuggies and chalky milk. I love that shit. Cracks me up. Chalky milk makes me laugh so hard. But as far as I'm gonna start with the watching. I haven't been watching too much stuff, but I did start my House of Dragons run, baby. At first, I'm like, I fell asleep on the second episode, but first episode, I'm so happy to be back in this world, bro.
Bro, I thought, listen, most of the time I skipped that portion, right? I think True Blood was one of them I never skipped.
Yeah.
And this shit, bro. When I'm
like, I'm back. I'm putting on my cloak, putting on my armor. I'm like, what we getting into today? I know we got politics. Ooh. But bro, it's so good so far. Like they started that shit off with a bang. Like it's out, bro. In my seat, I'm like, I forgot what I was watching. I thought everybody was safe. Nope. But it's so good, bro. So good. So that's what I started up watching. Been playing a lot at Once Human still, a lot of Valorant. Played Mullet Magic for a little bit, played that on stream. That game is fire. That game is actually really well done. Fun. I wish I had a handheld even more. That'd be a great handheld game to play. Played Flintlock. That's what's on screen now. That game is tight, y'all. I think I'm only like a few hours into it, but I'm gonna just say shout out to that fucking game, Parris. That shit, bro. Day one is so crazy to get a game like this to me. I was excited. This shit was ready at 2 a.m. and I almost played it, but I fell asleep. But playing that, and I played the Dungeons of Hinterberg. Also fire. What are we doing out here, Game Pass? They're killing it. They know what they're doing. They're killing it. That game is fire as well. Really well done. Art style is great. It's a calm but intense game. I'm gonna just say I don't even know how to put those two together, but I don't know how a game is intense and calming. It's great. So yeah, I've been playing a lot, and that's pretty much it.
All right. You muted, brother.
Yeah, you muted, Viking.
My bad. So I heard that Flintlock is not Soulsy, but Souls Light.
Souls Light.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is that by all intents and purposes, is that the case?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
because like it does have the elements, but you see, like even here, double jumping and traversing crazily. It's more actiony, and it's fun. People shouldn't go in this thinking it's a Dark Souls. But there is skill in combat, and you do have flasks, certain health, and when you rest, your enemies reset. It is a Souls Light. And it is going to be tough. There will be moments in this game that's very difficult. I see it coming, but it's light, which is fine.
Okay. Cool, man. I'm glad to hear it. I got both of them downloaded already. Dungeons of Hindenburg is going to be played on that ROG Ally, of course.
Man.
And then yeah, Flintlock definitely on the Xbox. But yeah, that's cool, man. What about you, Nova?
I haven't watched much. I just watched maybe an episode of Kaiju number 8, which is I don't know. Have y'all ever watched that show?
I have.
Yeah, I like the intro song to that one too, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. That's on But outside of that, man, I finally wrapped up Mullet Mad Jack, finished it on challenge mode.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Crazy on that. That game, that like Scale said, that game is fire, bro.
Yeah.
If you ain't played it, you need to get on it. And also, man, if I cut out, man, it's thunderstorming out here, man. So I don't know. You know, I'll be back as soon as possible, my boys. But yeah, but outside of that, man, played a little bit of that Swarm on League of Legends with the homies last night.
Okay, tell me about it, bro.
Ooh, hey, it's clean, bro. I like it. We played it for matter of fact, I liked it so much, and I don't do this. Scale, no, I don't do this. When it's time to go to bed, I go to bed, bro. I was up till 12:30 at night last night, knowing I had to wake up early this morning, bro. Just playing that game type. And the thing I like about it, man, Riot does a great job of rewarding you while you're playing the game, bro.
Yeah.
Free game type. I earn capsules for characters. I earn blue essence. I earn the stuff for the game just playing a different game type, man. They really hook you up for playing the game, bro.
Yeah.
But on top of that, they reimagine a lot of the characters as they oftentimes do limited time, you know what I mean, games that they have. So, you know, it just jump in and play it, bro. It's so good.
And it's a roguelite type and team-based roguelite.
Yeah, bro. So every run you earn some gold that you can, upgrade, and the upgrades actually go for all the different characters that you can unlock. So if you beat this stage or whatnot, you know, it might unlock Yasuo, you know what I mean? And then you start using Yasuo to run through too, and then use gold to unlock different aspects like armor damage, cooldowns, all that stuff, bro. It's pretty well fleshed out. They did a great job on that.
Dang, I know it's tight, right? They're just having that universe with any game type is going to be tight. Like they can put their characters in any game type and it's going to be fire, especially if they make it because they're good at making games. They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't say it any way different, man. No notes.
Yeah.
But shout out to Riot for that one, man. But that's all I've been watching and playing, man. What about you, Viking?
Well, let me get to some people said what they've been playing, man. Let me see. Yeah, Keenan Miller said he's been playing Once Human. I know Scale been on that heavy. And more Naraka, watching House of Dragon and The Boys. I'm watching The Boys tonight.
I finished that as well. I forgot. What a great season finale. I'm gonna just say that.
It's good.
Very good.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm watching that tonight. Luckily, I didn't see no fucking spoilers on Twitter today, which was amazing.
So tough.
Yeah, I feel like you have 12 to 24 hours, bro, before people stop giving a fuck about spoilers.
You got about 12 to 25. I agree. And after that, they're talking about it. They don't get
great detail.
Yes. They're like, they don't give a shit.
Hell yeah. And then I got my boy Stilo Facts. He said he been playing Old Blood lately. Okay, I've never played it.
Old Blood.
Is that I'm not even sure I heard Old Blood.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Old Blood. Tell us more, Stilo.
Yeah, tell us more, Stilo, about that. And then I have Timmy, you know, it's no problem over here. It ain't no problem. Guess who 107 says playing college football in the Cyberpunk expansion. Bro, I've been playing the fuck out of some NCAA, bro. I shouldn't call it that. It's college football. I've been playing college football. Man, and then I'll probably with the amount of games coming out, bro. Like I always say, so I'm gonna go back and play Cyberpunk. I know I can't,
bro. I can't either. I beat it when it was broken still, bro. So I just can't go back, man.
Yeah, it'd have to be a super dry spell, bro.
Yeah, I need to be like having a handheld device, playing on there smooth, and I need to be stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Delayed at the
100%.
airport. I don't know. Something of that. It had to be somewhere like, okay, I got like 10 hours straight at least. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
We also got the Arcanes at Cyberpunk Edge Runner. So same combination. I see it.
Nope.
I see it. Okay.
I do need to play. I at least need to watch the anime. I think that'll get me to play it more, but not really because I'd still have to get back into the OG game, but maybe. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure they fixed a lot of the stuff that was annoying by now, man.
Oh, no, the game is good now.
The game's good now.
Yeah, it's good, but it's a little. It's not late, but I'm gonna just take my time now that a bunch of games are coming out.
Yeah. And then you got Borbs8203 said try the new game that's in beta. I've seen that, bro.
Somebody else playing that.
Yeah, I need to. He said he's having fun with it. Cool, man. Yeah,
what is that?
I don't know. I saw it on Steam. Was it on Steam?
It's open beta too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I need to check it out because I keep seeing it pop up.
I gifted one of my Concord codes to someone, and they were playing that Throne and Liberty game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says it's on Steam. It's a free-to-play MMORPG.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm kind of tied up with the MMO. The one human.
That one's human. Yeah, you can't have multiple MMOs.
You cannot, bro. You can only have one.
I cannot.
Yeah, you could barely have one, bro.
Barely have one.
It's a lot of time.
Isaac Hayes 85 says that college football 25 slaps, bro. I'm playing it now. It does, man. It is. Man, E-rank college football is going to be a problem. Y'all need to stop praising it so much. Okay, because
know what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, man! It ain't. He said, "Guess who? Want to say it's good so far? We'll say it will throw you off jumping back in if you beat it before the expansion." Okay, yeah. And then we got this dude. What's up, Parris?
Yo.
How you doing, man? He said time's almost up. If y'all don't know, me and Parris gonna fight at PAX West. Pay-per-view. Okay, it's a Twitter exclusive. Okay, it'll be broadcast there, man. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. We're gonna talk smack. We're gonna have a weigh-in and everything.
I was just thinking that literally. The
face off.
I was literally thinking of pictures with the face off. I was literally thinking that. That's crazy.
I should make one. It's gonna be great.
That'd be
Parris, I need to hear more about your time at the Apple game show or game showcase. Yeah, man. Maybe make a YouTube video about it, man. About what things that you saw or things that you can say, I guess. I'm sure they had you all heavied up with NDAs, but yeah, cool, man. I understand as I started RoboCop, I'm going to watch Bleach season 1 since Microsoft just gave season 1 to Ultimate members.
That's dope.
That's dope, man.
Solid anime too.
Yeah, it's the new season they made. That shit hits. It's fire. Finish that up. You're gonna end up paying for a service to finish that Bleach up. You better be careful. Don't get started if you can't finish.
Man, did y'all hear about Halo got canceled, bro?
The show,
yeah.
No way.
Really,
yeah.
bro?
Halo got
officially canceled,
but they're looking for it got canceled by Paramount, but they're looking for a new house for it. So a lot of people been saying maybe Amazon, because Amazon has Fallout, so it can live there, but probably would never happen. Max would be a good spot for it, but
actually that might be good for them though.
So we can talk about the ending now.
No, because I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
That was the quickest
I appreciate
it. That note was so quick, bro. He said no.
That's fair.
Yeah, but no, I've been playing NCAA, man. I even tried out, and I hate this, but I even tried out Ultimate Team because my son made me buy the deluxe edition. So I was like, why not? So it's not that it's not so bad, bro. You got like old college players on there, but very seldomly, right? But most of it's from all. And what makes it cool is like in NFL, you got 30 something teams, right? And these players, right? With college football, you got 100 something teams, so you're getting all kinds of players from different places. You know what I mean? Right. So you'll have a different. You'll probably have like the meta would be like 3 players on each side, right? Like 3 really good ones that everybody has, but the other mix up, I mean, it'll be mixed up quite well, man. So everybody will have different teams on Ultimate Team. So yeah, I think it might be all right. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I just wanted to see what the mechanics were like and what it does, you know.
Nah, bro.
Ain't no chance
it's slow. They getting them, bro.
No. Absolutely not, bro. I'm not doing that. And then I watched what did I watch? I didn't watch. Oh, I've just been watching political stuff lately.
It's a lot. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, so haven't watched any shows. Speaking of political shows, Parris Lilly, how you doing, man?
How you gentlemen doing?
Hey, we're doing just fine, man. I'm glad another chocolate brother coming up on stage. Hey, what's up, man? How's it been?
No, I'm good, man. I will selfishly say that I really just want to come over here and talk about this Halo thing. That's the only reason.
No, that'd be great, man. What was your initial? I saw a tweet that you had that you weren't really surprised about it, but damn, season 2 was so good, man. Like,
see, I don't agree.
You don't?
That's the thing. Here's my thing. And the tweet that you're referencing is, I think it started off very good. Like, I was like, okay, they're course correcting. They're seeing the mistakes of season 1. I'm digging this. But the fundamental problem is this show was created by people that don't understand what made Halo great. Yeah. In my opinion. How can you have the fall of Reach, which in the lore of Halo is the biggest event that we've had in the lore of Halo, right? Mm-hmm. Happens off camera, and your protagonist ain't even in the damn armor.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that from a Halo fan.
Yeah.
Right. I guess like I would like to see what if somebody who didn't know about Halo or the lore or anything, what they thought about that. But as a Halo fan, I completely get that. I still thought the show was great though.
I mean, it was. See, you know what part of the problem is? Fallout. Fallout came out and made it like 20 times worse than what it was. Because you're like, well, damn, they get it. Yeah. These dudes get it. That was Fallout. Like and clearly you're seeing the Emmy nominations that are coming. They're ahead of schedule for season 2. They realize they got a hit, so they're not going to take the foot off the gas. Whereas Halo paled in comparison to that. Look, right or wrong, comparing it to that, it is what it is, right? And like when I look at the Halo show just on its own. Like I said, yes, it did improve going into season 2. There's no doubt about that. But and again, you're talking to a Halo fan. I've been there since day one for 20 years. So
me too. Everybody on this panel. Yep.
You had characters doing things that you did not expect them to do. Like it did not make sense to me. Like this is not what Chief would do. This is not what Cortana would do. Right? This is not what Keys would do. It wasn't making sense to me. Halsey, this ain't the Halsey I know from the games, right? So that was my thing where I felt like you had people that didn't understand Halo, whereas in contrast, the team they put together for Fallout, they got it. They understood Fallout. Think about it. Todd Howard had his handprints all over that. He was heavily involved in that show. And again, she ain't there no more, but I'm just using this as an example. Where was the Bonnie Ross for Halo? I get Kiki Wolfkill was there. I understand that. Very nice lady. But it just did not feel like Halo to me. Like, it's funny that you bring up a non-Halo person watching this. I think a non-Halo person watches this, and it seems like something that you would have saw on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Where it's like, you think so?
It's okay. but it's not the greatest thing. And you know what's funny? Someone tweeted this to me like right before I came on, and I 100% agree with this because this was the original. Remember, originally this was going to be Neil Blomkamp and was going to make a movie, right?
Yeah,
that's what this should be. Imagine them making a feature film with the proper budget, so they could have the right special effects. We could see the combat. You can get an actor that doesn't require to take the goddamn helmet off. To me, that's part of the problem too. I'm sorry. I'm an OG Wire fan. Okay, so I know Pablo from season 2, but he clearly, and I got to meet him at the red carpet thing. Very nice, man. Again, everybody involved with this, very nice, the whole thing. But you got someone of his caliber, and whether he required it or they just part of the writing team said, "Hey, let's take his helmet off. Let's have Master Cheeks. Let's do this." It's like, that's not Chief to me.
You didn't like the cheeks?
No.
I'm with you on that. I didn't need that.
No, I honestly didn't have an issue. I'm sure you read my article. You probably hated it about Halo as a character. I mean, as Master Chief as a character, right? I thought that what they did with him taking the helmet off, really, I think it helped the character, in my opinion, as far as emotion and all the things that you would like, internal and external conflict, and motivations. I think it helped with a lot of that, in my opinion, right? Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but you know, it's funny. I mean, Deadpool Wolverine comes out next week, right? And I was watching an interview with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and they were talking about how, because think about it, Ryan Reynolds went all in on this character, Deadpool, where he is in the costume 90% of the time. Yes. Even when he's out of it, he's a scarred mess. We ain't seeing handsomest man alive, Ryan Reynolds. We're seeing Wade Wilson. Yep. They need that type of commitment to whoever wants to be Master Chief, to where part of the mystery of him, part of the lore of him is you don't see his face. And I get it. Maybe, all right, we have this unveil or whatever, you see his face, but he damn near spends more time out of the armor.
Yeah, that was an issue. Yeah, that was an issue. I kept on like halfway through season 2. I was like, God, like, get his armor back.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the fall of Reach. That should have been like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards level battle, right? We should have seen something epic like that.
Right.
And instead, we got a little small slice of it, and the majority of it happens off camera. And what we did see, Chief wasn't even in the armor.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, you could make completely valid criticisms. I just think that I don't think it deserved to be canceled.
Well, like someone in your chat said, and I did know this chat, that they've canceled it, but it potentially could, they're shopping it around to get picked up somewhere else. And what I said at the end of that tweet was, I was like, if it does come back, just reboot the whole damn thing. Pretend these first 2 seasons didn't even happen, right? And get people that understand Halo. Even if you got to do it on a shoestring budget, they could have leaned more into the actual lore of Halo. Those books that are out have a lot of the things that they could have leaned on, where they just simply didn't do it. There were stories. Look, and I'm not trying to hate on the show because I did enjoy it. I want to be clear, but there were storylines in even in season 2. I'm like, I don't care about their kid going off where I don't care. Okay, the kid's missing. Yeah. Let's go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Evil Chappelle's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Chappelle. I like that. I'm going to use that. Hey, look. He will always be basically the bad guy from Jason's Lyric to me. Yeah, that's how far I go back.
Somebody said put it on Tubi. No, man, we're not doing all that. We're not.
Hey, you know what,
Master Chief?
You know what? I refuse to hear Tubi slander. There should be no Tubi slander. Tubi's kind of dope.
Mm-hmm. They got that new layout.
Yeah, Tubi be having some old school joints that you can't find nowhere else. Be right there on Tubi. Yeah, no Tubi slander. You put it on Tubi. I'm good with that. I might watch it.
Oh my god, what y'all think, Scale and Nova? What y'all think about the cancellation of Halo?
You want it?
Oh, because either one. Nova, go ahead.
All right. I think that I still haven't finished it yet, so I still have all of season 2 to come in and watch. So I'm actually heartbroken that they canceled it because I was like, oh man, this is gonna be something that's cool that I used to like back in the day, but it sounds like it wasn't received very well, you know. And I haven't watched the season 2, so but from what it sounds like, it was better than season 1, and season 1 was kind of for me, you know what I mean. And it's kind of it didn't help have me want to stay engaged in the show for season 1. That's why I kind of pivoted to something else and just haven't made my way back just yet. So it sucks that that is happening. I hope it does find a home somewhere else so I can continue to get some more Halo content, to be honest. But it does suck.
Yeah. What about you, Skill?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. The main reason I'm upset is because I don't want to spoil, but the end of season 2 is what I really was excited for, man. I just wanted that at least. I was so hyped about that. So that's why I'm sad. And like Parris was saying, if they reboot it, we have to wait more, and we're not going to get that. But that's whatever it takes to get us a good Halo series again. But I enjoyed this. Even with the helmet off type of stuff, with everything going on, I like the accuracy and the sounds of the everything, like how they sounded shooting the guns. Everything it was very accurate on that part. I also enjoyed just having a video game show that was running and it was decent, like a decent show. But like Parris said as well, Fallout killed everything. It was amazing show
in every way.
So now I'm sure these people are looking at video game adaptation. They're like, hold on, we need one of those. You know what I mean? So it's tough, but it's upsetting. But the fact that we don't get that season 2 ending to go further is what I'm really upset about.
Yeah. Now I have to point out, because it's rare that you actually get someone who was in the show, like in the chat. So, I mean, you literally could just get Kay Asante up here. He would tell us all behind the scenes stuff. He let us know what was happening, everything.
Got it straight.
Oh my God. He gave the most powerful speech known to man.
It was high.
He called me Vlad. He said, stop it, Vlad. Look, I'm suing Bethesda. They need to give me some royalties or something. That's copyright infringement.
Yeah, that's right. You was in Starfield too. Yeah, that's great, man. So for Halo and what it could potentially be, right? Who do you trust as a platform to pick it up, or who would you want to?
Amazon, because just for the simple fact of look at Fallout.
Yep.
And what it isn't God of War. I think God of War is also going there as well. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Amazon too.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys watch The Boys. Clearly, they are not afraid on Amazon to go the extra mile if needed.
Extra mile. Yeah, they go crazy. They go nautical miles. They go.
But I will say this again, because I'm, as you all said, we're like OG Halo people. For me, Halo has always been about the relationship between Spartan 117 and Cortana.
Yeah,
always has been for me. So that's why I think even when we bring the games into this right now, that's where the games lost their way. Where I think after Halo 4, I love that ending to Halo 4 because I thought that was very touching. Again, spoilers, like where Cortana actually finally gets to touch Chief and how much that meant to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Clearly, we don't go there in 5. All of a sudden, you want to make her the villain and all that. And I get in the lore, it makes sense. And then, again, I'm going light spoilers again with Infinite. You just kill her off and then essentially just reboot her into another character. So, I mean, that's where even be it a TV show, a movie, the games or whatever, I think they need to get back to that core foundation of their relationship because like for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me in 3, when Chief goes to rescue Cortana and what does she say? She goes, "You found me." That got you, boy. That got me a little bit.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
You to put the controller down, didn't you?
because you cared. You cared about that. Her speech at the beginning of it, and like obviously the ending of Halo 2, he leaves her behind, but then the speech that she gives to open up Halo 3 about why she picked him. Like, I love that stuff. To me, that's why I love Halo, stuff like that. And I don't think the TV show got even an ounce close to any of that stuff where I actually cared about the characters in that way. I just didn't.
I cared about the other Spartans. I think they did a good job with their relationship with Chief. You know, you had some betrayal or, stuff like that, and then coming back together. I thought that was pretty decent.
Now, and I don't mean to offend anybody when I say this, so I'm gonna go a little off script here. But the storyline with the one Spartan, the female Spartan, where she kind of got injured and she couldn't keep up anymore. She basically essentially had to retire, right? Yeah. Have you seen her in real life? Ooh, hey, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll leave it right there.
What's that mean?
Google it. That's all I'll say.
He said, "Read between the lines."
Yeah, and it ain't a bad thing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, look, Captain Key said it himself. She fine, capital fine. Yes, she is. There you go. He said it. I didn't say it. Yes.
Yeah. So they didn't do her no justice in the show, is what you're saying?
Oh no, my friend, at all.
I'll look her up soon, man.
Well, that's good range then, right? If you go from the other side of what you normally look like to go into that, that's some range.
Well, look,
go ahead.
Look, before I get myself in trouble. So before I came on, you were asking me about the Apple stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the other day, Apple had, and I want to make sure I say this correctly because they were very, very specific on how we say this. I attended the Apple Gaming Showcase.
Yep.
And the Apple Gaming Showcase was them showing off some select titles across their product line, be it iPhone, iPad, MacBook, right? They didn't have Apple TV there, but essentially the same thing. So these were like Apple Arcade games, but they also had like AAA games like Resident Evil 7 running on an iPhone, running on the iPad, right? Running on a MacBook. Prince of Persia, the new Prince of Persia game was another one. Assassin's Creed Mirage. They had, oh my God, why am I blanking on the name? It's the new, it starts with an F. Frostpunk 2 was there as well. Got to check that out. They had devs representing all the stuff there. And they were showing other stuff that wasn't there, but like Control's going to be on there. But the whole point on it is Apple now with their M series chips from the M1 all the way up to the latest version, they're now able across iPhone, iPad, and MacBook able to play these AAA games. And I'm talking like some cases, like on the iPad, you're playing at 120 frames, the MacBook 60 frames, things like that. Yeah. Bluetooth, connect your Xbox controller, connect your DualSense controller. You can use like the backbone on the iPhone and you're playing these games. And these are high visual qualities, high-end console experiences that you're doing on Mac now. So Apple is starting to get serious about gaming. They're clearly not on the level of Xbox or PlayStation yet. And then they obviously are relying on third party, to do all the heavy lifting because they're not doing any internal development. But their hardware can do it, is essentially what they were showing off at the showcase. And it's cool. It was cool. It was cool to be able to talk to some Apple reps about it, just their vision for the future. And it was so funny because I had said it to one of the PR people there, and then they laughed because that has just been, everyone says this. Get an M1 chip on that Apple TV. It's
exactly what I was about to ask you.
It's a console. It's a console at that point because it can play everything. Like I said, we're playing Resident Evil 7 or Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia. You could play that on your Apple TV, on your television, connect a controller via Bluetooth, and you're on your way.
Yep. Because you already have the capability with
exactly
certain games with most games that you can connect a controller to. It makes the most. I was going to ask you if you asked anybody about enabling that is it M2 chip or M1?
Even the M1, because they were
Yeah.
running. Wait, wasn't the iPad? Was it? Well, I forget which one it was. But anyways, they were running Prince of Persia on an M1 chip on one of the devices. I forget now, but
Okay.
I mean, it was fine. There were no issues at all. But yeah, obviously, once you get into like the M3 chips and all that, I mean, we're talking high-end CPU performance at that point, which, look, hey, I'm not, ain't nobody tell me this. This is me wildly assuming, but it's like I have that, I have the Surface laptop, the new Surface Laptop 7 with that Snapdragon X Elite processor in there. And look, it's not great on gaming. There's still a lot of work they got to do on the Windows side to get stuff like I can't even run Adobe Premiere on there yet because they haven't converted the app to run on ARM. I'm telling you that's next gen consoles, man. They're gonna flip to ARM because basically Apple technically has already had a head start on that with their M chips. That's all the M series chips are. They're ARM chips, right? So I think we're kind of getting a little peek into where it was always headed. And that's the other thing that Apple's doing, which it's in their ecosystem, but it's essentially what Microsoft or Xbox started. I mean, I can start playing on my iPhone and literally cloud save it and pick it up on my iPad, pick it up on my MacBook, and if it's Apple Arcade, even pick it up on the Apple TV as well. So they're doing that as well. Whereas in their ecosystem, you can play these games across all their devices. It doesn't matter. It's just, like I said, Bluetooth, or you pick up a backbone if it's on the iPhone. But all these games sync across the devices, which is cool as well. So like I said, this is their first time doing this and kind of getting their feet wet. And, where like I look at it this way, this is just the start. Let's see where they are 5 years from now with this. But they're definitely taking gaming more serious, moving forward. And I'm gonna be slightly messy here, and I'm gonna protect the innocent by not saying names. So, do you know what the Real Game Awards is?
Yeah.
Okay. I would just simply
you can
say
name names here. Sure.
Oh well, no. Because I'm not sure if this person wants me to say their name, but let's just say we had some fun conversations about the Real Game Awards at this event, and it was hilarious. Explaining it to Apple, to some PR people at Apple, like they couldn't believe it. They're like, really? They're really going to try and charge you $30 for this? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Listen, like they don't want to. Like, they're tired of gatekeepers, but they're proudly gatekeeping, right?
And
like,
it makes no sense to me. And here's how I'll say it, because I'll say his name because I really don't care. I've known Stuttering Craig. Probably since like 08, 07, 08. I've known him for a long time. The Screw Attack, that whole thing. And look, we've never been friends, but I remember him back in the day being somewhat arrogant, not necessarily towards me like he ever treated me bad or anything. I want to be clear on that. I have no ill will against Stuttering Craig, but when Screw Attack was at the top of the mountain, he was definitely feeling himself. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So it's interesting to see where he is now and trying to do this. And like, look, you want to do your own Game Award show? God bless you. Like y'all know Khalif. Khalif has been on here. Khalif does his spawning. And that's cool. Where, and it's because me and Khalif are fam. I know the work that he puts in to pull that show off. Right. So for you to just casually throw out, oh, we're taking it back and we're doing this and just give me $30. I want to see the business plan. Where's your plan? I don't see it. I don't know. Where's this money going towards? Like, I even went on his website to like see if there was like some information to kind of explain this is how we're dispersing the money, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. If the show doesn't happen, we're giving you a refund. There ain't none of that there.
Nope.
Like, I mean, at this point, it might as well just be a Venmo. and my whole thing of this, you're saying this is for gamers by gamers. Hey, knock yourself out. If you want to do it. There's no issue with that. And that was kind of the main conversation we were talking about, that number one, none of these companies are going to support you in the way of ain't nobody showing up to accept no award. Nobody's going to promote it or want to be a part of it because of your reputation. Number one.
It's what they attached it to. They attached it to all that DEI and
yeah.
and all that Grums bullshit. Like they attached it to all that. So yeah, of course they're not.
Which
hell no.
Hey, and that's fine. Y'all still want to do it? Knock yourself out. No one's telling you to not do it, right?
Yeah.
My thing is, I see no plan on protecting my quote unquote investment of giving you $30 to vote, which number one, if you want this to be a show for gamers by gamers, then gamers should be able to, all gamers should vote, right? Why are you making it only people that spend the money? Because my thing is this, and again, they say they don't want, to take any sponsorships or anything like that. Yeah. Hey, I'm with that too. I get it. Fine. You don't do that. If you want it to be community funded, there's a different way to approach this to be community funded. Like, hey, we're setting up a Patreon. We're doing this or whatever. We're trying to reach this goal to fund it. But the actual voting, anybody can vote. Everybody can vote.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. If you want to support the Game Awards, you can tip us $30, $50, whatever you want, right? But everybody gets to vote. Yeah. I don't typically understand. I don't understand where the money's going to. Like,
let's and I'll tell you offline because I don't know if this person wants me to say who they are, but it was so funny because this person has obviously studied what they're doing, and they go, "Oh wow, they got 200 people to give them $30." Those 200 people, good luck with your voting because you'll never, like this person was saying, that show will never happen. Yeah. It'll never happen. And then where's your protection to get that money? There's nothing. You're basically just giving $30 away for might do a show. And then, the whole thing of, oh, well, we'll do a in-person one in 2025. Okay. Where's it going to be at? Is it centrally located? Is it in the Midwest? Is it in California? Is it on the East Coast? Where is it? How are people traveling to it? Are you paying for quote unquote award winners to travel there? Who's the host? It's like, where's the venue you're doing? How many people? Like, there's so many questions that you are not prepared to answer, but yet you make a video where it's basically all devs hate you. So we got to do a game show. So that's what I don't like about it. It's like your messaging is one of negativity. It isn't about, hey, look, we get the Keeley does the Game Awards. We get, there's these different award shows. We want to do one for our community, for our audience. And here's how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
At that point, I think people would be a lot more receptive to it instead of just calling it a grift.
Because you're bashing like one to uplift your own, and it's just it's nonsense, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It totally is. Yeah, I'll tell you offline. But before I go, God, there was something else I was going to tell you too. So yeah, the Grift Awards. Oh no, because you're showing it right now. Dungeons of Hindenburg. So have you played? So you've been playing it?
So Scale's been playing it. I'm playing it this weekend, along with what's it called? We Never Yield by Ariel. Is that how you pronounce his first name? Ariel. We Never Yield. The black creator. What's his last name? It starts with an S. Jesus. We never. I can't hear you, Parris, if you are talking. Ariel.
Oh, I know. I wasn't. Oh, yeah. I wasn't talking. Yeah. It's Ariel Knight. Yeah.
So his game, I just purchased that today. So I'm gonna give that a go around this weekend. But yeah, Flintlock as well. Game Pass has dropped so many games over the course of the last couple of weeks, man. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, have you played this?
Oh, sir. I've been playing it for the past 2 weeks. This is a contender for indie game of the year.
Word.
Is that good? I'd probably, if I put a number score on it, I'd probably say 9 out of 10.
Ooh, love it.
Oh my goodness.
It's really good. Like what we're looking at right now. This is like the opening, the first dungeon that you go into when you play. Yeah. But it's about, I want to say it's like 25 dungeons, I think. But it's cool in a way of you got like, think almost like Legend of Zelda type dungeons,
That's
like
what
the
I've
puzzle
heard,
elements in it, right? But then you got all the social relationship stuff that you do as you're going around the town. It's a cool little vibe, man. I like it. I love, small, like, things are from Austria, the dev team that made this. It's really cool, man. And to your point, this is why I like Game Pass. Yeah. Because it's $30, it's reasonably priced, even if you buy it on its own. But this is perfect for something like, if you got Game Pass, go check it out, play it. If it's your vibe, you play it and you go there. Like, as an example, Flintlock, that shit is too hard for me. I ain't playing that. I got other stuff I'm trying to play. That's too much. That's too much for me. I played that at the showcase and it was whipping my ass. I was like, man, I don't know about this, man. But I get that obviously there's going to be appeal for that too. But yeah, Dungeons and Hindenburg. Love this game, man. Really, really, really good game. I highly suggest people go check this out and play it. And especially if you got Game Pass, it's almost like a no-brainer.
Yeah, of course, man. Mr. Joe in the Dark says Nine Souls says hi as indie game of the year. Nine Souls is nice.
I haven't played that. I haven't played it. I've heard that too. That too. But yeah. Looking forward to that. Since I'm here, the whole Game Pass thing, I saw the FTC is now criticizing the standard tier. Guess what? I agree with the FTC.
No, I mentioned privately in the chat. I was like, yo, if they can get Xbox to put day one back on the standard tier, I'm here for it.
well, my thing is, it's a pointless tier. Like, here's how I look at it, and this is just keeping it real. Just get rid of it. Have Ultimate, have Core, and call it a wrap and just be done. And when I say that, I'm talking PC Game Pass too, because the truth of the matter is they want all that tier serves is to get you to upgrade to Ultimate.
And that's what I was going to say. It's a marketing device it's just that middle tier marketing device. So it doesn't seem like they're forcing you into Ultimate.
Exactly.
So that's what it's there for. It's not there for anybody to really subscribe to. It's just there to make it seem like they're not forcing you to go to Ultimate, the illusion of choice as it be, and then get you to go to Ultimate. And that's all it's really there for.
Yeah. Agreed. But with that said, and look, I am not championing a price increase. Nobody wants a price increase. But Ultimate at 20, if they deliver on the content like we're starting to see right now, obviously with Dungeons and Flintlock and all that, we know the Call of Duty stuff and all these things are about to come. And we saw what's coming in the showcase. If they can consistently start delivering on that, I won't be mad to spend $20. I wouldn't be mad because I'm getting content that is worthy of that price point. If they can deliver on that. I think that's the biggest thing, because right now it's all glamour and glitz and show, but they got to start delivering it. So, and it really, honestly, it starts now. I mean, we're seeing here in July, but whatever's coming in August. Yeah. Once we hit September, they need to be hitting the gas pedal on all these games coming out, because I think September you're getting Stalker 2. We know at some point you're getting Avowed. We're getting Indie. We're getting Flight Sim. The Starfield expansion is coming on, and that's just the rest of 20age And then then Tower Born.
You got Aura.
History Untold is coming. Age of Mythology is September as well. So it's like there's a lot of stuff that's coming. Obviously, we don't even talk about Call of Duty, but technically Call of Duty is in there as well. You know what I mean? Black Ops 6. So there's a lot of stuff that they're going to have in Game Pass that I'm like, okay, I get it. Okay, 20. I ain't mad at $20. I'm getting it day and date. I can play it on the console. I can play it on the cloud. I can play it on the PC. I'm not mad. Look, I'm a cheapskate. Make the shit free personally, but that's just me.
I am too. And what I was going to say, Parris, is I have never, and listen, I don't like price increases for any service, right? Like I'm cheap too, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I've never gone a month to where I felt like let's just say I was paying $20 for the last year, that my $20 didn't feel like I wasn't getting any value, right? Like I never went a month without being like, every month I'm like, this is the best deal in game. You know? And whenever those games hit too, it's just gonna get even. I'm gonna feel like I'm cheating the system. Somehow.
But see, that's why I say again, and people, I get the weirdos coming at me all the time, but people get mad at me because I've said for years, Xbox Game Pass is the best value in gaming, and then you have. Look, I'm not going to say names because certain names I'm going to say and someone clip this shit and it'll be the shitstorm. But certain people love to like this is what I understand. Here's what I understand. Let's keep this a buck. If you ain't on Xbox and you don't care about Xbox, why are you always talking about Xbox and worried about what Xbox is doing? Because this is my philosophy,
bro.
This is my philosophy on all this Game Pass stuff and the pricing. I don't work there. I am not in the C-suite at Microsoft.
Yeah.
It is not my job to worry about it being sustainable. My job is to take advantage of this shit while it's here. That's my job. You know what I mean? If this is the price and this is what you can give me now, y'all figure it out about it being sustainable. I'm not going to worry about that. And I constantly see people being worried about, it's not sustainable. It's ruining the industry. How is an option ruining the industry? Because allegedly you're telling me in one breath, no one's subscribing to it, right? So if no one's subscribing to it, then people are waiting on games to just come there. You can't have it both ways. They act like 100 million people who subscribe to Game Pass and just stop buying games. Clearly that's not the case. So which one is it? What are we seeing right now on PlayStation right now? Which again, boy, I've been catching strays left and right over this shit too. Talking about Concord. I like playing Concord. Hey, it was all right to me.
Yeah, I think all of us agree, and I know exactly what you're going to say because we've been bringing it up too. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got so many financial analysts worrying about who's playing it and how many people playing it. Look, again, not my job. Not my job to worry about that. That is PlayStation and Firewalk's job to figure out how to get people to spend $40 for that game when it should not be $40. All I can do is say, I don't think that's the right move. I'm enjoying it. You move on from there, but we'll see. Look, chances are people are probably right. Concord's probably not going to do that well. And that's why I'd even said on Kind of Funny, it's going to be up to PlayStation to show patience with Concord. Let Firewalk cook. Let Firewalk listen to the 5 people that are playing it allegedly, and then iterate on it, fix it. If you need to go free to play, don't be afraid to do that. Pivot as soon as you need to do that, right? And go from there, because I do think there's a great game there. But that just my overall point, bringing that up and talking about Game Pass. You have so many people that we see in this community that instead of just playing the damn things that are in front of you, they weren't about, like I said it yesterday, someone had tweeted like, what's an opinion that people don't like or something? And I go, it's like, my mom taught me this shit 40 years ago. Worry about your stuff. Stop worrying about other people. It's really all it comes down to. I see so many people concerned about what other people are doing instead of worrying about themselves. And when it comes to gaming, me as a gamer, I just want to play great games. I could care less what you're doing on another platform if that's not the platform I care about. But that's all I see. And I shouldn't say all, because we know it's a very vocal minority, but they're a loud vocal minority that's their persona, is to argue and fuss about shit that shouldn't even matter to them. If PlayStation is the greatest thing since sliced bread and Xbox is terrible and should go away, then stop talking about Xbox and talk about PlayStation. That's how I see it.
Yep. That's what's crazy, man. There's great games on all platforms, and why can't we just fucking talk about that?
I know.
I mean, we not us as much as you or some and other people, right? Like Khalif, but like y'all have a platform to where you guys get to enjoy these games before people, and like you guys built up to that, right? And you guys have a kind of a duty or obligation to tell people your thoughts on stuff, you know what I mean? And that's great. And like I don't get why people get so upset about you sharing your thoughts on games or anything,
because
right?
It's not their thoughts. I think.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all it is. It's you're not saying what I want you to say, so now I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
Look, I keep this a buck again. So I was on another podcast, kind of like y'all, where I just listened and I jumped in like Sunday or whatever, right? I won't even say the name. People know they know. But I was on there talking about Concord, right? And like I'm talking about it because I've actually played it, right? So I'm telling you my experience about it. And the chat was just off. It was just awful. Like it was just, oh, you this, you're selling out, you this or that, and it was just like to the point I honestly got frustrated. And I go, why the fuck am I even here? It's like I don't need to be here for this. It's like if you don't, like, in other words, get out of your echo chamber. Get out of your echo chamber of, because it's the quote unquote competition isn't doing good. Now I get to have my victory lap, I guess, and you're spoiling my victory lap by telling me the game, you actually like the game. All that stuff is just nonsense to me. It's like the one thing that I try to, well, I shouldn't say I try, I do, is I just tell you what I think. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I don't know what else you want me to do.
Well, it always boggles my mind. Like, you know, we have a lot of Xbox guys that view our podcast.
Yeah, right? And that's fine.
And we talk about all games, right? We don't shy away from Nintendo games, PlayStation games. If we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. Throughout all platforms, right? We try to be as honest as possible, because I feel like that's the best route to go. Now, what I don't get is sometimes, like, as Xbox guys, you know, the Xbox tax, right? Like, we get upset when that happens, right? But we don't hold ourselves accountable. Like, we can't do the same thing, right? As far as we just have to be better, you know what I'm saying, than the guys that we complain about all the time. And yes, if I say something negative about Xbox Cloud, right? That's my thoughts, man. Like, you would want a PlayStation guy, like most of my chat would love a PlayStation guy to admit that something is bad about PlayStation when it is.
And Viking, I wouldn't even say that you were negative. I would just say that you were just being critical of a product. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I'm a consumer first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a consumer first, and I would like to tell y'all if this is good or not. Like, would I recommend this to somebody? No. Right, like, but that's just my thoughts. Now, I love everything else about Xbox, but they need some work on the cloud. I believe, like, that's my opinion, right? But yeah, it boggles my mind that it can't. Like, we should strive to do better than the people we dislike in this content creator world. You know what I mean? Opposed to doing the same shit they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm completely in agreement with you. I you know, to bring this back in a more positive note, I mean, that's why I am, you know, we obviously joke about fighting in the streets of Seattle. But that's why I am looking forward to going to PAX. And I think I've said this a million times, but I have no agenda. I'm just going to go. I was like, you know what? I haven't been in a long time. I just want to go to PAX. I just want to go hang out. And that's really the only reason I'm going. You know, if I get some opportunities to check out some games, do some interviews, I'll do all that kind of stuff. But my focus is to go to meet people like you, man, and to just go hang out. And, you know,
that'd be great,
and have that face-to-face connection and have real conversation. Now, you know, and I don't know if Keasante's still in here, but it's just like, even at Summer Game Fest, that was the dopest part of Summer Game Fest to me, was when we just sitting down, having a drink, and just talking, man, you know,
right?
Not all this pretend social media nonsense that we see all the time. Whereas, like, you look at someone face to face and you get to have a real conversation, genuine conversation about, you know, whatever's going on. So that's what I like about the gaming community. And, you know, COVID kind of screwed it up for a while, but now we're getting back to that again. And yeah, dude, I want to take advantage while I can.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet up with you, man. I'm sure I speak for Scale and Nova as well, man. It's going to be really cool meeting community.
All three of y'all going?
Yes, sir.
Oh, dope. See, even better. Even better. Look, so now we got a referee and a witness.
Yes, sir. They both on the payroll though, so don't.
That is true.
Yeah, and they lean away.
We will come back for that podcast. I've been like, man, Black Viking whooped his ass. I was right there. I saw the whole thing.
We got a brand to uphold, baby. That's great.
Somebody in the chat was like, they're gonna jump me. You might be right. I might get jumped.
Never say never.
Oh man, that's great, man.
No, but man, I don't want to disrupt the show too much. I'll jump off, but I appreciate you having me up again.
Hey, no problem, man. And then next time you get on Concord, I know it's a open beta this weekend, man. If you hop on, let me know, and I'll run it with you.
Yeah, I'll probably be on this weekend because tomorrow I'm doing some stuff with the fam, so I won't be around. But yeah, Saturday I'll probably be around. I'll let you know.
All right, yeah, hit me up.
All right, man. Y'all have a good rest of the show. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Parris Lilly. Always spitting facts, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Even when we disagree, like I respect the opinion, man. Oh damn, what question did you have for him, Splin?
Oh yeah, dang it.
Shit. Did he have a question?
Yeah.
What was it?
Ask Parris to tell us how much he really loves Sonic.
Oh my God, the super chat. I'm so Splin. I'm so sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He hit you at like 45 Stephen A emotes too.
No. All right, Splin.
He responded in chat.
Oh, did he?
Ah.
Okay. He said
Thank
Sonic
you.
sucks. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about that, my guy. I should have gotten to that. I saw it up there and I was like, all right, I gotta read this, but fuck, I forgot.
Can I say
That's my
something
fault.
Right quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's hold on. Where is that? It's not letting me show it. Not that. They're moving. Sorry. Hey, shout out to Legendary Yobi. He gifted me that Lego 2K drive, man. And it's on the Steam, so we can all play it if y'all want to try to check that out. Yeah, thank you, Yobi. Appreciate that again, man. For sure.
It.
Yobi looking out. I love this community.
Yeah, man.
They always looking out. We looking out. I love it.
That game is fire too. Because
it has no business being that good, bro.
Nah.
I only played it for like an hour or two, but my kids play it a lot. But man,
the only thing that made me stop playing it was that I had to play it on the cloud. I was like, bro, I need to get into this because the graphics are good too. I was like, nah, I kind of need to own this. But appreciate that again, Yobi.
Definitely. That's huge. That's gonna be the reason why I'm able to play it. Appreciate it, Yobi.
That's dope. Love it, man. Well, all right, man. He must like plumbers. What?
Mario.
Oh yeah. That's MJ Dark. MJ Dark loves plumbers, bro. That boy be capping for that Switch, boy.
Hey, Mario Odyssey. Yes, though, bro. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, not just Mario in general. I mean, like the whole Switch, bro. MJ Dark be going in, baby.
He's the handheld guy. That's the handheld.
Yeah.
That's what he like.
Big facts. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get started, man. So we got Supernova up.
Yeah.
First we got a community question. 1 second. Live Supremacy asks, do you think Xbox wanted Halo canceled from Paramount Plus after Xbox tweets about the Fallout TV show having 17 nominations yesterday? I'll go first. I don't think this happened like all of a sudden, right? I don't know who's responsible, if Paramount was like, no, we're not running it again, or giving you a budget for it, or if Xbox was like, we're going to pull it and put it somewhere else to get more eyes on it, because probably Paramount's numbers are low, if that makes sense, like compared to like a Netflix or a HBO Max or Amazon got the most because everybody got Prime, and Netflix too. That's like everybody has Netflix. But yeah, I'm not sure, man. I don't know whose decision it was, like, to cancel it. What do y'all think? I'll go with you, Skell.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was in the making. It was probably these timelines probably just added up. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably in the plan for a while now. Probably after how it was received. But you know, we don't get to know any of that stuff or anything like that. But maybe because Fallout probably is the new bar for video game adaptations. So who can?
Yeah, that Arcane, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners. What else has been good? Also, those are like my top
Twisted
three,
Metal.
bro. Twisted
I like
Twisted
Twisted
Metal.
Metal,
I haven't watched that, but I heard it was good.
Mhm. Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us. Yes. Okay. Yeah. There's so many really great ones.
Mhm.
You don't want your mascot, right? Everybody's saying Halo's the mascot. You don't want your mascot being like sixth runner up when it comes to video game adaptations, man. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. It could have been. Who knows? It could have been either one that pulled the plug on it and shopping it around. Good thing they had something in the clause to say. We could put it somewhere else, right? It's not exclusive to this. Right. What about you, Nova? What you think?
To be honest, like I think it's actually a good thing that it's going somewhere else. Because to be honest, I've been wanting to watch it for a while. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, but I didn't have Paramount Plus, bro. It took my girl to have Paramount Plus for me to watch this show.
Yeah.
If anybody's missing a streaming platform, it's usually Paramount Plus. Like I don't know a lot of people
or Peacock.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if it can go to another place like an Amazon, that'd be actually a great look for it. But like you said, man, it's a good thing they got that clause so they could take it somewhere else to shop it around. But
for sure,
it was received with mixed reviews. So
yeah,
we really didn't have no legs to stand on to be so sure that it's going to come back for season 3. But I guess I can knock out the rest of season 1 and knock out season 2, and so we could actually finally have that discussion. I forgot about the show, to be honest, man. It's just been so much quality content out by movies, video games. It's real easy for me to forget. But dang,
yeah. So go ahead and you got the first topic, man.
Sure do.
Yeah, hit us up with it, man.
Yeah, man. So Insider Gaming reports Xbox integrates NVIDIA GeForce now. Xbox has made a huge announcement. Players can launch NVIDIA GeForce Now supported games through Xbox.com. Via the latest integration, to access this service, players must purchase a PC Game Pass or NVIDIA GeForce Now subscription. Xbox partnership with NVIDIA GeForce Now and Boosteroid, which I didn't notice that this service existed until I did a little bit of research about this.
Yeah, I didn't know about Boosteroid until the FTC trial about the deals they were making with other cloud publishers, because that was like a point of contention for the FTC and the CMA about Xbox having a hold on the cloud market. So that Boosteroid came up. I never heard of them until then.
Yeah, and in partnership with them. So for those that don't know, Boosteroid is a cloud gaming platform that provides 2-click access to high-end video games and brings lots of positive emotions and experience. These are their words, by the way. These are not my words. Because I had to do some research. I never heard of them, man. So I was curious.
Yeah.
And he said, play your favorite games at 60 FPS, full HD 1080p on PC, laptop, tablets, Android TV, and even phones, right? So, but moreover, by signing into your Microsoft account, players can stream any other supported games on the Microsoft Store through NVIDIA GeForce Now. They only need to own the game and have a valid Game Pass subscription. Players can now choose to stream using cloud gaming or GeForce Now. So I'm going to toss it to you first, Viking. Pause. What do you think about this news?
Toss it to me, baby. Come on. What you
don't do that. Don't do that.
What you scared of?
Man, I'm saying I got 2 of these. Like, I'm not trying to too much.
I guess I was pumped about it because, like, after doing like extensive testing on the Fire Stick and the cloud and stuff like that, yeah, man. Listen, if you have the $10 version, I believe, of GeForce, you get 1080p 60, right? And that's for all games. Like, let me do a comparison, right? You do from the cloud, you're getting 720p, 1080p, 30 or 60, right? For Xbox Cloud, right? You do the $10 package with GeForce, you're getting 1080 60 for all compatible games. And then if you do their premium tier, you're getting 4K, I think 100 up to 120, depending if the game can support it or whatever.
We're talking about GeForce?
GeForce. Yeah.
I think that it's up to 240 on their premium on the $20 package.
Up to 240 hertz. Yeah. So you're getting a much better streaming experience using GeForce. Now I know that's expensive, but if cloud gaming is your bag, right, then that's the way to go, right? The only issue with this whole thing, if cloud gaming is your bag, then you're paying $20 a month for Game Pass and the cloud, right? And you're paying another $20 for the premium service of GeForce Now, and then it's like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? That's $40 a month for cloud gaming. But what's cool about GeForce Now though is that's not just Xbox, right? Like if you own a PC, right? Like a lot of your Steam games are on there to stream, right? But you won't be able to do that through this Xbox app, but you could do it by other means, right? Like on your ROG Ally or whatever, right? So like one instance, Cyberpunk 2077 won't be that great running natively on my ROG Ally, right? I got good internet speeds. I'll do GeForce Now. I'm getting the crispy of crispiness, ray tracing and all. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a different system. Kay Asante can explain it really good. I cannot on what makes it different, like Xbox using the server blades for the Series S, and
I think they moved over to the Series X actually.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like what you like 4 people are using it, the Series X at the same time or something like that.
I don't know about how many people are playing on it, but I did see a couple articles when I was doing this research. They said that Xbox has switched over to custom Series X blades that they're using for the cloud.
So that's so weird because like the output is so ridiculous to me if it's running on Series X's. Like I understood it a little bit better running on Series S because Series S can do 1080p, 1440p, right, upscaled. And Series X can do a lot, like, you know, it can do upscaling 4K and all that stuff. But you're only getting a 720p, 1080p output through the cloud. I don't know, man. Got some work to do, but I'm excited about the GeForce Now application to the X Cloud. I think it's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he thinks it's dope. Skell, what about you, man? What do you think about this news?
I think it's also cool. I've been hearing about how the praises for the GeForce Now, and that's like the ideal way to do your cloud gaming. That was my concern. You guys talk about how much you have to pay. I was like, man, so I just need to know who the strict cloud gamers are, because I don't know if they're eating. I don't know if this is good for them. Like, I don't know. I just don't know if they're good, like, overall. Like, I just don't know any of them. I don't know any of them. I don't know who is using this 100%, but I think it's good. I think it's cool. You do have to pay for 2 services, but that GeForce Now is shit. Crispy apparently, and the way that cloud the straight cloud gaming for Xbox it's been kind of getting shit on, you know what I mean? Everybody says it's not that good. It's the weakest of the ways to stream games are cloud gaming, I'm guessing. Like is from what I'm hearing.
X Cloud. Yeah, I mean, like, because I've had people test out Luna, Amazon's thing. They say that it's strictly 1080p, so you don't have any 720p games on there. And the latency is like top notch, like barely any latency.
Right.
With Luna, I've never tried Boostroid. I don't know anybody who's used Boostroid, so I'm unsure about that. And then GeForce Now is like creme de la creme,
right?
From everything that I've heard.
Right. They need to get that involved with the Fire Stick, man. That's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, is this going to work with the Fire Stick? And that article said no. I was like, man, this is what could have fixed everything that y'all are talking about. I guess we don't, maybe, because you still have to pay for GeForce now. But again, we're talking about fucking. I just don't know who the cloud gamers are, bro. I need to know. That's my biggest thing. Like, because my concern,
and they're not even incentivized to get it because there's no cloud only tier.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like $20 a month is like Jiminy crickets. Like comparative, like what PC gamers and console gamers are getting for $20 a month versus what cloud gamers are getting for $20 a month. There really needs to be that $7.99, $8.99 cloud only tier.
Cloud only, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you're trying to market this to people who don't have a console, but you also want them to pay $20 a month. That's crazy to me.
You got to pay 20 twice if you use the GeForce. That's what I'm saying. It's like I just don't know who this is for. Still, to the point of everything. Like, don't be wrong, it's all future forward. I'm cool with that because eventually all this shit's going to be crispy. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time in life, this cloud game is going to be great. I have no doubts about that. My other thing is,
speaking of that, like you're talking about future, Starlink. I just saw somebody post their Starlink stats. They were getting 8 gigabytes download speed.
See?
From Starlink.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why
what?
High speed internet is about to be extremely readily available, bro. Like, it's around the corner, man.
Yeah. So that's why I think this is gonna be great. Now, my other thoughts about it are kind of and I don't know. I think this is kind of getting prepped for a handheld for some reason. I don't know, but I just feel like all this is. I need a handheld from Xbox. I just feel like all this portability and mobility we're getting with gaming, I think it's all leading up to the handheld just being able to do it all. So, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I just don't know who is the cloud gamer. Where are y'all? Are y'all in chat? Where y'all at? Talk to me, please. Let me know if this is good. Like, I just don't know. Like, because I can't put it just sounds. I'm just trying to put myself in the cloud gamer's shoes. You know what I mean? Because I'm not that, and I will play my games other ways way before I probably play in the cloud. You know what I mean? There's just, especially if my internet's good. You know, I just need to know how they're using it. Are they using it consistently? Is this worth the money? Because if you're cloud gaming, I don't know if you're tight on money or if you're spending your money very well. You're really good with your money or something. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know who it's for. So I think it's great overall though, just because for future proofing and future forward thinking. So yeah, that's kind of what I think. What you think, Nova?
Man, I think it was, when did you drop that article, Viking? Because that put a battery in my back to actually do some more digging. I think it was Sunday, Monday-ish, somewhere in there.
For the game, my article.
Yes, sir.
When did I put it out?
Yeah, the article about the cloud gaming.
That was Jiminy Crickets. I think that was Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, somewhere around that time. So
Monday. It was Monday.
I think because Monday I remember going and testing it out because I was like, man, I want to see how these different cloud services work. So I went and tested out Luna. I see that Understanding asks, do you get Luna with Amazon Prime? They do have like a small subset of free games. You know how Amazon Prime does. So you got your list of free, and they had about 19 games, about 5 or 6, which were pretty much different. So like game modes of Fortnite. So pretty much all of it was Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? So you got creative, you know what I'm saying? So and then they had other areas for, just like how the Fire TV Stick works, is if you don't have the subscription to the application like Max or whatever, right? You're still gonna have to pay the subscription for Max in order to have the capabilities. It's the same way for the games. Like if you bought it on Epic, you'll be able to play it there on Luna, so on and so forth. Right. And for GeForce now, they have the 3 tiers. They have the free tier, and I'm trying to remember these stats. So they have the free tier, which you get 1 hour of playtime, because these are things that I didn't know about it. So I'm just going to put out there. So you get 1 hour of playtime on the free tier, and you get ads, right? So
on games,
So you get ads,
and you have to get put in the queue as well.
Yeah, so there's no priority. So, you know, you can get in where you can fit in. So they do have the next tier, which is the $10 a month, right? So the $10 a month, you get a beefier, more stout, gaming rig. You don't get the 4080s because that's the $20 tier. That's only $20. Yep. That's the premium, right? So you'll get that, and then you'll get up to 60 frames, I believe, and no, 120. And you get 1080p, up to 1080p. Right. You only get the 4K on the $20 package. But the thing that really took me aback was you actually need to buy all these games still. So you're paying $20 a month just for access to some better gear to play your games that you already own. Right. And that's why I think that Game Pass,
it's 100% not for casuals. It is for your hardcore gamers that need a game wherever they be.
Yes,
yeah, exactly. Or you like rough times and you got a nice Steam library that you still want to play, but you don't have another console, or you know what I mean. So that's what I think it's for, right? So I still think that Xbox still for the $20, you get a whole plethora of games already. You don't have to buy the games, and then you know what I mean. But with this like collaboration, it's pretty good because now you get a chance to play. Say for instance, if you got an Xbox game that you bought from the Xbox store and you don't want to play it at 1080p and you want to try to play it at the highest fidelity that you could possibly play it at, and you already own the game, this is just another way for you to play your Xbox game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's the market.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
For that collaboration. Yeah, it's 100% for people who own both an Xbox and a PC, or just own a PC. Right?
Yeah.
Like it ain't for nobody on the outside of that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's what I think about it, man, to be honest. Like I think it's cool, man. It's cool to see them partnering up with people just so they can try to bring their software to more people. That's what it seems like they really on right now, man. They want to get as many people as possible playing their games in any way, shape, or form that you want to play it. They're trying to accommodate these additional people too. So
they are doing that, and that's why I can't front on it. It's like shit. We just want people to play the games, you know what I'm saying? So it gives everyone, they're getting everybody a chance to play. I say, no, we got you, bro. No, you said what? No, we got you. Don't worry, we have a way for you to play. I promise.
Yeah. Because there's one thing that we do see Microsoft sticking with, and they always gonna make software, bro. Like they dabble with the Zune, you know what I mean? They got the Surface, you know. But they gonna break out this software, bro. For sure. Gonna get this work. But that's how 100%. I feel about it,
bro. Did you do any more testing on, or what did you say what your speeds were? Okay, go ahead.
So I couldn't find any type of like statistics for that I can just turn on. I'm glad that you brought that back because I went off on a tangent. I couldn't find any settings to turn on outside of. I went and tried Fortnite on both. Because I remember you saying that like Fortnite was feeling kind of weird, or some people were saying that it was unplayable.
The latency was crazy.
The latency was crazy, right? So I volunteered as tribute and got my ass beat. So I will say on Luna, I went through the settings, right? And it seems as if they have actual NVIDIA components that they're using for their cloud, because they had additional settings that you can turn on and turn off. Like actual computer settings, you know what I mean? Right. Advanced graphics, frame rate lock, on and so forth, right? RTX. Yeah. But remember, their target is either 720 or 1080, right? So that's far. But it wasn't locked at 60 for me when I played. So it would go range from 25 frames to 60 frames. And this is just in creative, and I'm trying to figure out, all right, let me try to build, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on creative.
And this is with Luna, right?
This is Luna. Yes.
Okay.
So it had variable frame rate and it was very noticeable. But when I tried to play Fortnite on the Xbox app, and my progress, even what I built in creative, went from one platform to the other.
Yeah.
So on Xbox, man, you could tell they're running it on a console because you don't get the extra tweaking. But it ran on a firm 60, bro. Firm 60, like clean. And I played the Battle Royale and I got my ass whooped, but it wasn't due to the latency. It was due to my inexperience and people just better than me. You know? Like, they just better than me. I died a few times off drop. I ain't gonna lie, but but man, it's a different experience. I'm not paying the $20 for the GeForce experience to try that. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, absolutely not. But what was your network test? Did you do network test?
I didn't do a network
what you was
test.
running. Okay.
So I need to ask you, like, how are you doing some of these tests off air? Because I want to kind of match, you know what I'm saying, like what you're feeling from the game, because I only saw frame rate.
So what I did was, because they have a network test and settings that you can go to, and I just plugged it up to different TVs in the house to see what I was getting, right? Because I paid for a gig down and stuff, right? So I put it in a room that I was getting a solid in between 240 280, because that's what the median download speeds are in the United States. So I wanted, like, if somebody's going to get this, right, and they don't game or anything like that, they probably have around that, right? So I wanted to see what their experience would be like. But like whenever I played it on 500 and up, it's sometimes even like 450 and up download speeds, it was decent. Like, I'm not gonna front, like, I thought the resolution was ass, like on a 55 65 inch TV. But so like if you have those kind of speeds where you're getting consistent 450 plus, right, then as far as latency is concerned, it's fine. The resolution is ass on like almost every game besides Horizon. I think Horizon 5 was decent. But when you go to that 240, 280, boy, I'm talking about a quarter to half a second latency, bro.
Jesus.
Like you press that thing, it don't do nothing. It moved, bro. It was crazy. And I'm like, ain't no way. And I had my kids play on it. And they was like, no.
So it ain't working now.
And they was like, does it have Minecraft? And I didn't know, right? And I looked up Minecraft. It ain't on there. I'm like, how does Microsoft own this? And there's no Minecraft on here.
Well, right. I looked that up too. I think that it's because in Game Pass, they only included the PC version of Minecraft. The console version of Minecraft is not in there. So they had the Java and Bedrock version that you can play if you're on PC. But I think that's more of a game. If they were to add a console version of Minecraft, I feel like it'll be there. But
they'd have to. I mean, like, that is like, for parents that have kids, right? That's one of the first games besides Fortnite. That's one of the first games they gonna go for. You know what I mean? Like, that's the first thing my twins asked me. Let me try Minecraft. It's like, it ain't on here, Playboy.
I was surprised to read that in your article. I didn't know that until I read your article, to be honest. So I went and looked myself, and I was like, dang, you're right. Like, it's not there, bro.
Yeah. And then Diablo's not on there, right? And then I think Diablo would be actually kind of good, because like it's not, when you get like to different world tiers, then like you might need that tight latency, right? But like at the beginning, like you don't really need that. And so Diablo sounds like a really good game, popular game to have on cloud. But with the whole and that's why I honestly believe Call of Duty ain't hitting the cloud because of what happened with the FTC, right? So like that's another thing that's not going to be on there. It's just, I'm confused by it, right? I hope it gets better. I hope the resolution gets better, because anything above a 28 inch screen, bro, shit ain't looking good. It
didn't look too terrible for me. I noticed that the colors were like washed out, and I think that was on both platforms. I think it definitely suffers from the typical like cloud gaming stuff. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, it's still in beta technically.
That shit been in beta for 5 years.
but GeForce Now was in beta for 5 years too.
But look at GeForce now,
Now,
right?
Yeah, it's been 10 years.
And you don't even see them advertising it the way Microsoft advertising it like it's a finished product.
That's true.
Yeah, I will. I can't fight that.
They do
They
advertise
released
like
it whole
it
bundles for
Yeah.
a beta product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that.
They
But,
saying no console, no problem for a beta product, bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
insane.
That's true. I can't hold you on that.
That's crazy.
It's
But-
nuts, bro. Like
but
I
yeah.
get stuff being in beta. Like I'm cool with the initiative, right? Like that gives like me more choice as a console and PC gamer to go play stuff how I see fit, right? My biggest gripe about it is the marketing for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is my soul. I think choice matters. I think it's great. I think that, you know, if anybody who wants to go do cloud gaming to experience it because something happened to their Xbox or their PC or it makes the most sense, that is a completely good addition to your service, right?
Mhm.
I just don't think it should be the whole thing or marketed as such, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all
My
I had
fault.
on the topic, brother. No.
I've been talking about this for like 2 weeks. Oh man, I don't want to give it any more smoke, bro. Unless I see another commercial come out. It just shit make me mad. I don't know why, bro. Like, stop
Your
doing
gears.
this, bro. Stop doing this. Oh my gosh. Let me see what we got in here. Understand, I said he gonna try out some Luna.
Yeah, give it a try, man.
Listen, I would tell everybody, man, try out everything that you can, man. Especially like Luna has a 7-day free trial. Test it out and give us your thoughts, man, on what you think about it. Ponty, stop being thirsty for Nightbot, bro.
He like, I know you a bot, but I'm saying no.
I'm saying
Mhm. Trying to see the bottom of that bot.
it's crazy.
I see you. Death Wish Dre says you can get 6 months of GeForce for $50 right now. Like the premium?
If it's the premium, that's a deal. That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
This has to be for the middle tier. Damn.
That-
50, yeah, they can't be 50 for the high.
Yeah.
If
even
it is-
the middle
if
tier
it
has
is,
6
I'm-
hours.
Oh, it has 6 hours?
Yeah,
So you're
middle
still
tier
limited.
hours, and the top tier is 8. So
Oh, so you're always
You're
limited?
still 8 hours a
Yes.
day?
yes.
Oh, okay, I'm never gaming 8 hours a day.
Nah, probably not. But it just depends on my 24-hour cycle. I just don't want to get caught in a dumb cycle for that. That'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. True. Damn. I'm gonna have to look that up, man. Because if it is premium, I might go ahead and do the damn thing.
Yeah, if it's
Try
premium,
it
that's
on
a
out.
good deal.
What else we got? William Riggs says, anybody know if you could buy Ubisoft Plus for a year, or is it only month to month? I don't know, man. I haven't seen anything that like cards or keys or anything like that, man. I think it's just month to month. I could be wrong though.
I will be
Yeah.
getting it next month. Yes, sir. Star
Mhm.
Wars. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'm only getting the month anyway, but I'll let you know if it's available.
Yeah.
And then we got Legendary Yobi. I'm starting Strayed Lights via Luna right now, via the
Yep.
Fire Stick. Okay. Yeah, y'all get in on all these yeah. Somebody said as far as Nightbot is wild on other podcasts. Thanks for taming them for this one. Listen, our first go around with Nightbot, it was wild.
Yeah.
Blocking everybody. Boy, it was
And talking trash while he was doing it.
Nightbot was tripping, boy. But no, we tamed that 100%. All right, man. So to the next topic, man, I had a tweet from somebody who works at Insider Gaming. I'm sure you guys have probably heard about this on various podcasts, but it was Mike Straw from Insider Gaming, and he said, just how big is college football 25? Well, he didn't say well. He said, I've been given some numbers to suggest that the last 24 hours have seen the highest number of Xbox Series S consoles sold since around the console's launch. Bro, this is the effect, and we've talked about it on this show. When some of these casual games, i.e. Madden, 2K, FIFA, stop being on your Xbox One, your PS4, them consoles gonna sell like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the play like. There's no things stating anything about PlayStation 5s or anything like that, or Series X. Is just the Series S, right? And we've all seen on Twitter, not all of us, but those that are on Twitter have seen Snoop Dogg tweeting out, I'm gonna be on EA college football all month.
Yep.
Right, with him playing on the Series S.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like
Uncle Snoop.
That's right, Uncle Snoop. I'll get to you guys, but I just want to say, damn, publishers, just make the plunge, bro. Just go on to, so we can finally get into this generation. You know,
finally, golly, about to be out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's what's crazy, man. What are y'all's thoughts on? First of all, I know we talked a little bit Tuesday about college football 25, but also the sales spikes, and I'm gonna assume that it's most consoles, right? It's just the Series S for most gamers. I feel like is the ones that only play those games, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still on PS4. Like 50% of all player bases are still on previous gen consoles, are making the jump, and the Series S is the cheapest option to do it, which is probably why it has such a large spike. But what's y'all's thoughts, man? I'll start with you, Skell.
That's pretty much my point to it, was that it's like the cheapest way that you can play college football. Literally, I think like it's not available on PC. You got to buy either a PS5, no PS5 little, you know what I'm saying? You have to spend the bread on a whole PS5 or a Xbox Series X or the Series S, which is literally the cheapest option you can get. And I think the same thing is going to happen when Call of Duty drops. I think the people who didn't cop a console for this game are going to cop a Series S because it plays on Series S, right? Call of Duty.
Yeah. Is it only this gen? Is Black Ops only this gen? I think it's on both gens.
Is it on both gens?
Let me look. I'll look while you're talking.
It may be, but yeah, if it's not on both, if it's only on one gen, then I think the same thing is going to happen, especially with Game Pass 2. It's like it's just going to drive sales for them to do that. But I think it's I understand it 100% why I would drive sales, because I want to play the fuck out of this game. Like, and I think anybody who bro, let me just say this: NCAA has a massive. I'm talking about the old NCAA has a massive fan base, bro. Like people have been fiending for this game,
bro.
Fiending for this game. There are people who play NCAA who don't play Madden. You know what I mean? So like,
yes, I'm one of them now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this game had such a following. Like as soon as it was announced that it was coming back, people were geeking. And not only that, I was like on Instagram and stuff like that. I've been seeing a lot of videos of that people crying holding PS4 controllers. They said when you find out college football isn't on PS4, and it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like it drove them to grab that. Them people who had PS4s possibly copped Xboxes like Series S's because that's the cheapest way. They don't want to spend the bread on a whole PS5. The only way they can play their college football is and what it's not. It's like how much is it? Like $170 or something like that, relatively.
Bro, you can get a used one for 170, bro.
Yeah.
From GameStop. Yeah,
and that's the cheapest way to do it. And you can get Game Pass, and then you'll have Call of Duty day one on that. Like it's the way. I feel like it's driving sales. Also, and so if the Call of Duty isn't, I still think it'll drive console Series S sales, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead.
Posted the results in private chat. PS4, PS5, Windows. Yeah, it's on everything.
I still think it'll drive some sales. But yeah, man, that's kind of what I think. I think it's just people been fiending for, and all of that. It's really fun, man. It made me dust off my PS5. That's what I'm saying. I had to play, and I was going to play it by any means. And if I didn't have a way to play it, that would have been my way to having to play it.
You'd have got you a Series S. You get a little white girl in the house.
if I was the same, like if I was fiending for it, like how I was like, oh man, I love that game. I have to play it. I would have copped one for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I dig that. What about you, Nova, man? What's your thoughts?
Man, the first thing I thought was Mike Straw got the plug. He said, I need my my Series S. I need that on a daily basis. What's the last sales in the last 24 hours? Got the plug. Yeah. But no, man, I think that's dope, man. It sounds like college. I've yet to play it, but just listening to y'all talk about it, it's a phenomenal game. And if it's true, like obviously, if it's a phenomenal game, it's making people go out there and buy the console, man. So more people get to enjoy a really good quality game. So I'm always on board for that, man. Gamers, get your game on however you can. So nah, man, I'm super happy about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I think what's going to really drive, speaking of like games only being on one, it has to be games that are like top 10 type games. Like if Fortnite did a rendition or whatever, like an update or Roblox to where it can only be, which that never happened, right? Same with Fortnite. It's going to last on PS4 till the end of time, right? There might be modes and stuff that are only compatible with newer gens or whatever, but those modes going to have to hit for people to cross over. But like games like we said, your sports games, this NCAA, and NCAA just hits the zeitgeist. It's been 10 years since we had a football game, a college football game, and it's good. And it's good.
The fact that it's good just makes everything so much more peaceful. It's like, please just don't be that glitchy ass Madden, bro.
I was so happy. It just wasn't a skin over, bro. It is so good. I still get upset with the frame rates sometimes. Like it just gets choppy. I'm like, what is this? I was like, come on, bro. This is a sports sim, bro. This ain't nothing crazy. Optimize this shit. But GTA 6, man. GTA 6 will be on nothing but next gen consoles. It's got the juice.
Definitely.
It's Rockstar. Okay, it's not coming to PC either.
Nope.
Systems will be sold
for sure. No fucking doubt about it.
Like systems will be sold. What do you guys think, but are there any other games that you guys think might hit that zeitgeist as well, from either platform or a third party, first party or third party kind of games that might increase sales of consoles the way EA college football has? I'll start with you, Nova.
Oh, I'm still thinking about this. This is a tough question, off rip.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll give you a little time. Chat. Do you guys have any like the games that y'all saw, like Gears, E-Day? Right, that's ways away. It's probably next gen console, probably, but like games that y'all think first party or third party that will push people over from their PS4s or Xbox Ones, like day one.
I'm thinking it'd have to be Call of Duty, not this one, but whatever next one, whichever one is only on the next gen. That'll be what to drive it to get people off of it. I can't really think of too much that people will go to. Like, it's tough. Call of Duty though, and college football, and like you said, you know those games. GTA. Those are the ones. Yeah, GTA is the biggest one. No, it don't matter what it's on. People are copping what it's on. Like, for sure.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think about. Like, because I'm trying to see what else has this GTA factor. Because whatever GTA is on, people gonna buy it to play it. But I'm trying to think of what other game really has that pull like that for real, man.
Not a lot. Not Nate.
You got some people in the chat. ES6.
Okay.
I feel like Elder Scrolls 6 could. But I don't think that's going to come until next gen consoles, man.
I think that's going to come out when it needs to be.
And I also think same thing with Call of Duty too. I don't think Call of Duty is going to, until the next gen comes out, then it'll be next gen and what this current gen is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it'll still be on 2 platforms. There's just so many fucking players on PS4s. Think about this. 60% of all playtime for games, 60%. I'll find the article and put it in chat or a private chat. We'll have a chance. 60% of all playtime from across all games come from games that are 6 years old or more.
Yeah, I can see that.
So like people ain't really got no bit. They're like, yeah, we good over here on the PS4 or on the Xbox with whatever they playing, bro. You know what I mean? Like you think of like, I'm not updating my kid's system if all he's playing is Roblox and Minecraft and Fortnite.
Yep.
Not doing it, or the sports games. You look at that top 10 list, bro. All that can still be played.
Yeah,
mostly on last gen hardware, and they don't give a shit. They're like,
that's my thing. They don't give a shit. That's what's killing me, man. It's like, bro, but you're holding every time I hear an announcement that it's playing on last gen, I'm like, fuck, y'all are still telling them y'all are good. Tell them you're not good. Like man. And that's the thing. I just haven't even gamed on a PS4, Xbox One in ages, but I guess I have to say kudos to those systems, man, for holding up. Fuck. Well, I guess the people are making the games to optimize for them, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like people made like really good games that kids just live in, bro. And some adults too. You know what I mean? Like some adults just live in 2K, bro.
Oh yeah.
People are modding them old consoles too to do more than what they were originally planned to do. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're here, man. We are here. Like it's crazy, man. Like we've come from the days. It's like, all right, that new shit dropping. You know what I'm saying? It's time for everybody to pack it up.
To
do shit.
Yes. I used to be cool with that. Don't get me wrong, it was bittersweet, but I was like, it's time. It's just time. That we off that. It's so crazy.
Yeah, we were gate kept like a motherfucker. It's like, too bad you don't have this new shit. Too bad, bro. You ain't playing it.
Too bad. Woof. Right, because when the 360 came out and when the PS3 came out, there was no playing shit on PS2 and Xbox original. Like that just was not happening. Like just your disc wouldn't even work. Type shit. It's like nothing, shit bro. Will not work this way. It just don't. But man, time we in.
Yeah, or I think on the 360, then they like trickle feed some of the games that worked at times. You know what I mean? They was adding games that was backwards compatible.
Backwards combat, yeah.
You got and then plus like now that we're in this different architecture, like and you have Xbox Live, you have PS Plus or whatever, like you can still talk to your friends that upgraded.
That's true,
right? Like you can still play games with them because shit has cross play between the different consoles and old and new, right? Like I could play 2K with somebody who has an Xbox One, right? Easy, right? So like they're not leaving anybody behind. I don't like it, but like it is what it is. Companies like it, of course.
Yes,
like
it. Yeah, they want more people to play their games.
Yep, because these third-party publishers don't give a shit if Xbox or PlayStation sell systems. Like it's like, where's your player base at? That's where we're selling it to.
Exactly.
Yep.
I see a lot of people saying Gears of War E-Day. I agree, but I still think that's going to be a next gen release, but it'll drop for current gen, if that makes sense. I think
that'll be a next gen.
Yeah. If they only release the God of War like on next gen, I'm pretty sure that'll make a lot of people make
that could. Yeah. I think so too. Spider-Man was that way. I think, and they had it bundled too, with the console, so that moved units. I don't know if Horizon could.
I don't think Horizon could.
Yeah, Last of Us Part 3 probably could.
Last of Us, with the TV show too. People in general like The Last of Us now. So
yeah.
But
we all know they're just going to do a Last of Us Part 2 remake, remaster, reboot on the.
Yep. Reloaded, all that shit. They're going to use all the words.
All of them, bro. Holy fuck! Getting that game so much.
Oh my god. Stilo Fact says Expedition 33. See, I think the problem with, I think this game's going to be a fucking banger, point blank, period, right? But it's kind of like, I don't think anybody upgraded for Dragon's Dogma, or like there's a lot of games that are very, I don't want to call the game niche, but when you think on the side of like Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, like Expedition 33 will be a popular game amongst like the gamers, right? But not with casuals, bro.
Nah, it's not with casuals. It gotta be something that's huge, like to do that for the casuals.
Yeah. And then Splendiferous says, but did Spider-Man do good, Black Viking? I'm going to say that we can't know since it was bundled, right? We can't know if the sales were because like when I went to the store one day, I saw the bundled Spider-Man PlayStation cheaper than just the PlayStation.
Yeah,
right. So
obviously getting that
right. So like we don't know if the incentive was for people to buy the bundled version of the PlayStation because it had Spider-Man, or just because that was the cheaper.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So like with all those numbers mixed in there, like you can't really trust how well a game did. Like, of course, Spider-Man did good, right? Like it sold millions of copies. Okay. And you can't shit on that. But did it do as good as what it's perceived to have done when it's bundled? Yeah. We'll never know, because like anything that's bundled with something, bro, like it don't. Like that, and it's not just games, it's any industry, right? If it's something's bundled with something,
I got a war.
That's how I got mine.
That's how I got mine too.
Yeah. So God of War, that's a great point, right? Like PlayStation 5 was
oh wait, that's a PS4 game moved over to PS5, isn't it? Or Ragnarok was only PS5. Yeah.
Ragnarok was only PS5,
only
right?
PS5.
But how long was the PlayStation out before that came?
A while.
That came out.
A while,
right?
Yeah.
So God of War is their title. Like that's PlayStation's title, right? Like, so I can believe those numbers, right? But like anything else that's bundled, bro, I really can't.
Nah, I usually get bundles if I'd have to be conveniently in the market.
Right.
Like,
now
I'm in the market. I'm buying a console for the first time. I'm kind of late. This bundle comes with this game and 2 controllers. That's me. Exactly. That rarely happens, bro. Rarely am I conveniently in the market to get a bundle, because usually the bundles don't come until way down the line. I probably already got it. You know what I mean? For the most part.
Yeah. The pandemic did it this time, man. Like
it did.
There was no way I was about to pay 2-3 times the amount for a console.
Not happening.
So yeah, just like Scale said, that was perfect timing.
Yep. Spartan 661 member for 4 months. I appreciate you. Good Spartan.
Thank you.
He said, do you think Sony will put all their chips into GTA 6, or do you think Microsoft will call their bluff and double down to get the GTA marketing? And then somebody else said, yeah, Punty said Xbox would be dumb if they let the Sony ponies get the marketing for GTA. It's like they haven't learned anything. But I'll kick this with you Scale first. Let's start with Nova first. Nova, what do you think about this question?
Do you think Sony will put all their chips into GTA, or do you think Microsoft will call their bluff and double down to get GTA marketing? So this is a difficult question. Do I think that Sony will put all their chips? They should, to be honest. Because if like, dude, I would want to have the marketing rights for that for GTA, bro. Like, why would you not?
Why
like,
would you not?
Biggest, yeah, one of these biggest games. Like, yeah, bro. GTA 6. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Scale?
They definitely should, man. I think anybody needs to do whatever they can to get that game on their side. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
That's a game of the decade, probably. Like, that game is the most wanted game by all gamers. I'm not even gonna lie. I think everyone who is a gamer wants this game. And I can't say that about a lot of things, but GTA is one of those, man. You gotta see GTA 5 is still running, bro. That shit came out on 360. You know what I mean? Like, people have been waiting on a GTA 6 for a long time. So, yeah, Sony, that's what's going to drive fucking console sales. Whoever can market that shit, man. Yes, for sure.
Dude, they even got T Grizzly out here doing role play, bro.
Yep. And role play is popping, man. That shit's funny though. It's a whole full-fledged thing though. You're actually working a real job like on that shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah. All I will say though is Xbox is losing market share to PlayStation and mind share. Right. I think after this last showcase, they got it back up, right? But in terms of selling consoles, they're already getting smoked. If PlayStation gets GTA marketing, sweet Christmas.
Yeah.
Everybody getting PlayStations. They're gonna give it that Harry Potter treatment.
Yeah, I would. I'm
getting make it seem like it's only there.
Baby. Ooh, that's our baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, but well, hopefully, I hope that Microsoft is smart about it and can at least offer something in terms of getting marketing or make sure it's shared marketing or something, bro. Because shit's crazy, man. And maybe Rockstar won't care. Maybe Rockstar was like, everybody knows this game's going to exist on both platforms, so we don't need the marketing. But they're not going to turn down a free bag from.
I was about to say,
I'm not turning down the bag.
Yeah, give it back.
I'm gonna need that.
Free money.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we didn't get the. I know Nova has to go. Guys, let me see. You got 5 minutes, Nova?
Yeah.
All right, Scale. Go ahead and hit us with the Fallout London news.
You sure? We don't just wait.
It's up to you, Nov. Because we could probably have a lengthy discussion next week on it. You know what I mean?
Here, okay. If you want to do it next week, but what we could do is you could drop your bars and I could give my take and then just head out and it can go as long as y'all wanted to.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. I'll try to keep it quick.
Well, no, hold on. Let's put a pin in it. Let's do it. Right. Let's do it for Tuesday. Sure. It'll be the first topic.
Unless there's some other shit.
We'll roll it back. You know what I mean? But yeah, because we got to get out of here. It's 9:00 and I got to eat too. Surprised by Parris. The boy just be popping up.
I love it.
Some kids pop out in the show plates. But go ahead and drop your bars, man, and let the people know where they can find you, Black Scale.
What's good? You guys can catch me on the streaming platforms, Twitch and YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be playing that Flintlock tomorrow, so try to get some Souls Light footage going on. Appreciate everybody joining in, tuning in. Thank you for all the donations. We're up to 4K. Love you guys. I'm going to post my link in the chat. Thank y'all.
Supernova.
Yes, sir.
Hit them with it. Hit them with it.
I go by Supernova. Y'all can find me here, man, every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We also gonna have another location that we're gonna be at this weekend that Mr. Viking's gonna bring us up to speed on, man. But if you showed up and showed out, man, we appreciate y'all. Every single dollar, every dime, every view. Like we say, every episode goes to a great cause, man. So we appreciate your time and we appreciate the dollars that comes to us, man. It's going to a great place. So thank you. Stay hydrated out there too.
I echo everything both BLAQQ Scale and Supernova have said. So yeah, Saturday will be on GWG Podcast with the ladies. They already acting up. they acting up crazily, bro. And then on tomorrow, actually, I'll be launching my own website. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Hold on. And you guys can you guys can catch me on Hornhub Chub.
Hell no.
I'll be there. That's just a joke, bro. Please don't type that in. I don't know what might pop up.
Yeah, it might be some crazy.
Hornhub Chub is nuts, bro. Anyway, bro, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the super chats, donations. Splendiferous. I apologize greatly for not reading that super chat earlier while Parris was here. Luckily, he did answer in the chat. Fantastic. Anyway, man, we'll see y'all next week, man, on Tuesday. Tuesday. Y'all take care, man. Oh, have a great fucking weekend. I know half of y'all ain't doing shit at work on a Friday, but but after that, be good, man. I'll see y'all. Peace.